Hey everyone, today we are playing a game called Someone Stole My Lunch. It was on itch.io and it looked really funny, so hopefully there's no crazy like ARG shit with this one. Although that actually might be pretty cool, so we'll see how it goes. Hopefully audio's all good. If not, let me know in the comments and I'll work on figuring out a way to better that in the future. So let's get into it now. Oh, there it goes. Game's over. The door opens with a jingle as I walk in. That's just be management's doing again. They said it's to improve morale when we're too busy to head outside. What type of cab feeling has one coffee machine? They didn't even provide us with any coffee filters. I'm tempted to tip over the nearby trash can, but decide against it. The janitors are on the same sticking boat as us. When I was saving races lunchtime. I respect that. Don't fuck with your coworkers, only fuck with management. And today is special. Any other day I would have gone out in the big city and treated myself at a local bistro. However, a new project sprung up and I've been forced to stay inside during lunch. My weary coworkers also had to live this type of life, suffering from malnutrition and gastritis. Why should I suffer alongside them? What awaits me behind these fridge doors is my masterpiece, my katsudon. God, that just sounds so good. I'm hungry as fuck right now. The night before, I flattened the plumpest pork loin, breaded it in the crispiest panko, and deep fried it in the finest oils and spices from my pantry. Double fried to perfection, and smothered in beaten eggs, sweet onions, and homemade tonkatsu sauce. All atop a steaming bowl of fluffy rice. Saliva dribbles down as I imagine my fork piercing through the skin to reveal its soft white meat inside. It's unfortunate I couldn't eat it fresh at the stove, but at least the microwave here is more competent than the company's infrastructure. With a happy hum, I'll go over to my fridge. The shelves are empty around this time, so I easily spot my bowl. The bowl's innocent pink coloring and some prestigious lunchbox brand. My food deserves the best, of course. I pick up my cute bowl, but I notice something off. Sauce stains the side of the bowl's lip. Did I spill it on the way to work? Now that I think about it, it's much lighter than it was this morning. With trepidation, I uncupped the lid. It's gone. My thick cut of fried pork. My egg slurry of dashi and soft onions. My fluffy steamed rice. All gone. Only a light brown puddle and some rice grains remain. Is this the work of a thief? Wait, no, I shouldn't be doubting my coworkers. Maybe someone took my lunch by mistake? But this morning I only saw clear Tupperware containers. How could anyone mistake my lunch for theirs? Did someone steal my lunch? My stomach gurgles painfully. It knows that my decision to skip breakfast was a foolish one. And my phone alarm goes off. My 15-minute break is about to end. What should I do about this thief? Let's save real quick. I'm assuming there are multiple endings to this game. Quicker job. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of everything in this damn company. Something snaps inside me as I run over to the coffee machine. I rip it off the walls and toss it to the ground. The trash can's next. With the firm kick, it flips over and empty coffee cups fly out. Finally, the stupid little jingle bell. I get off the door's hinge and aim it squarely at the Employee of the Month frame on the wall. My breathing is haggard and my back is covered in sweat. Sedentary office workers can only do so much. I sign to my cubicle and hastily write up my 2 weeks notice to Human Resources. Though, who can say I'll even be here tomorrow? Once I'm at the front door, I'm never coming back. Employee performance review. Ending number 2. Boiling point. Name, Kale. Oh. Very bad. Well, damn. Alright. Let's see here. Give up. I can only give up. Oh god. Whoever it is, how would I even find them? Filling a paper cup with stale, cold coffee, I go back to my cubicle in defeat. The next day, my lunch got stolen again. I'm suffering from hunger pangs. But perhaps whoever stole it needed it more than I did. I'm probably more happy to eat it than I am sad to be hungry. Is this referencing that one comic that got like super fucking ratioed? With my sacrifice, the total number of satisfied workers in the company increased. It has to be. So, let it be. Enlightened, I continued to make decadent meals and leave them out in the open. Every single one of them was eaten. And I went home hungry. Management rewarded us with more coffee filters than that week. Maybe I did make a difference in this company. Oh, we got the cuck ending. Ending number 1, acceptance. Very bad. Alrighty. Oh, wait, not start. Not start. There we go. Report to HR. The most rational decision is reported to Human Resources. I took out my phone and speed dial HR. It's important to have your most important contacts ready when you need them. Hello, this is Kale of Human Resources. How may I help you? Hi, Kale. I'd like to report a theft. Oh, so we're not Kale, that's the guy in Resources, I guess. What was stolen? My lunch. Was it during company hours? On company property? Yes, and yes. Unfortunately, we cannot compensate your loss. I don't want compensation, Kale. An employee's lunch is their personal property. Yes, but isn't it worrying to have a theft happen on company grounds? We have cases like this very often. The company is not responsible for them. Yes, I know, but if you have anything else to report, please send an email. My lunch break is starting. Kale hangs up before I can say any more. Does it happen often? Then do something about it. Nobody likes Kale. With nothing else I can do, I begrudgingly pour myself a lukewarm cup of coffee and return to work. Man, fuck Kale. Despite yesterday's incident, I slip out my lunch. I can't falter in the face of despair. After all, I made mapo tofu. How did I make it again? Oh god. Wax. With the help of my many YouTube videos, I made a wax replica of mapo tofu. The white tofu cubes are made from wet styrofoam. The red sauce is from acrylic and watercolor. I mixed roasted ground peppercorns into the translucent red wax and poured it into my bowl. It helps hide the smell. In the glaze of residence and patience, the fake wax mapo tofu was completed. I snicker, imagining the perpetrator attempting to scoop into the mold, only for the plastic spoon to rebound back into their face. In exchange, I'll starve. I was still wanting for my model to dry this morning, so I had time to make myself something to eat. 5 hours later. Lunch quickly arrives, and I turn to retrieve my bowl from the fridge. I couldn't keep my excitement down. Despite knowing that it's fake food, seeing an untouched dish satisfies me. I flick open the lid and... a scoop. No, 2 scoops are gone from the bowl, like sliced jelly. This thief is beyond my comprehension. But something sparks inside me. I turn to my desk and to write my resignation letter. Afterwards, I run to the nearest tech store and purchase some necessities. Oh my god. Wax food. You wouldn't believe it. Oh, do I hit play? Oh, I quit my job and became a wax food artist. Yep, I believe it. Continue. Yep, that's me. I became a wax food artist YouTuber. What can I say? Advertising the travesty, I knew I had talent in the wax arts. If someone can mistake my creation for real food, then why live a corpo life? Is this the best ending? Employee performance review, ending 3, raw talent. Very bad. No, that's base as hell. I love that. Alright, rat poison. Oh, we're gonna go to jail. Ah, yes, how could I forget? I was trying to trap a rat. I take out my bowl and sprinkle a bit of grape powder on the surface. Fun fact, guys, don't try this. You cannot kill a person with rat poison. Not advice. Not advice. Do not take that as advice. I'm just putting it out there. Don't kill people, period. But also don't use rat poison because you're just wasting money on rat poison. It can't kill a human. I take out my bowl and sprinkle a bit of grape powder on the surface. Snapping the lid back on, I tuck my pink bowl in the back of the fridge. Soon, that thieving rat will get his just desserts. I exit the break room with a cold smile. It'll all be according to plan. Right after I finished my work for the day, a guard apprehended me at my cubicle. There was a hidden security camera. I went to jail. A week has passed since I started my new life in my cell. Because of the damning video evidence of my actions, I was charged with first-degree murder. Sitting on my low-quality spring bed, my face sinks to my palms. It's about to be lunchtime. The guard bangs on the bars and lets me out. I scurry out with my famished stomach, reaching out for my meager serving of dry, hard bread and bland, watery soup. Unfortunately, I'm too late. My son taps my hand and takes my share from my plate. My lunch has been stolen again. I return to my cell and sit in hunger. Inmate, there's some good news. Yes? The victim you poisoned survived. What victim? The food thief? Don't say any more, inmate. You're walking on eggshells. Of course. Of course. I hold my head towards the somber moonlight, contemplating a life not behind bars. I've learned my lesson. Don't try to poison your coworker. Unless they're kale. Employee performance review. Ending number 4. A recipe for disaster. Very bad. Alright, Sichuan peppercorns. Yes, the spice of my life. How could I forget those nose-numbing smell of roasted Sichuan pepper? The thick red oil of the bean paste. The firm, bouncy texture of the cubed tofu. With an internal heat so good it transcends the taste buds. Mapo tofu. Eating plain rice is great, but it can't beat the spicy fragrance of chili, oil, and peppercorns. But this one's different. I spiked up the heat, adding twice the amount of ground peppercorn and chili. A spice too powerful for the mortal tongue. Actually, I could probably eat this just fine. I love spicy food. That shit slaps. I'm also, African American. Right before I kiss my baby goodbye, I sprinkle on some more pepper. If anyone dares open my bowl, a red patchy explosion awaits them. 5 hours later. Lunchtime arrives, and I rush to the break room. Perhaps today will be different? I take out my bowl. The lightness of the silicone ball is foreboding. It's empty. But how? Why? Who is this food-crazed glutton? Wait, if someone ate my super spicy Sichuan bowl, my super spicy Sichuan Mapo tofu, then them should be bright red right now. Within the remaining minutes of my break, I looked far and wide for the mysterious red-lipped caper. But to no avail, my pepper-kissed burglar was nowhere to be found. There are too many employees in this company. Wearing lipstick. Dude, I was just gonna say, that kind of negates your entire plan. I gave up on finding those high lips and went home. Luckily, the stench of peppers clung to my suit, and people avoided me on the subway during rushing hour. The next day. Unlike Oozy Lemons, you make lemonade. On my way home, I caught a supermarket sale. That's why I compelled to make this fish head curry for lunch. No one's gonna eat that shit. We're gonna get back. And it's like, well, oh fuck, now I gotta eat this. A big steamed fish head simmered in a thick milky curry sauce. Sliced tomatoes, okra, and eggplants float around. Succulent bouncy fish cheeks and a big sticky eye drenched in tangy curry sauce. A vibrant comfy dish to ease the stress of this weary week. But will it survive until my break? That thief is still out on the loose, ready to pounce. I need to protect my meal. This is my last stand, my last course of action. What should I do? Okay. Uh, Mass email. I need to confront my problems head on, in a civil manner. If HR won't help me, who can? I'm my own best ally. My plans? I need to direct my complaints where they can be heard, loud and clear. Let's write an email. It'll be a compelling and persuasive essay about the wrongs I've faced this week, using the hamburger method they taught me in high school. Uh, oh, okay. Hope this email finds you useful, lunch thief. You're a waste of a human being. I wish a pigeon shits on your fancy new suit. If I ever meet you, I'm going to fucking kill you. Well, that went well. I hit send and await a response. If the purple Eddie Guild, they would reply, right? My phone buzzes on my desk. It's my manager. Hello, Jill. Something the matter? You're fired. Why? Was it necessary to CC everyone? Of course. Why shouldn't I? Was emailing our entire board of directors necessary? It caused our stocks to drop by 5%. How are you going to compensate for that? That the company doesn't compensate for losses? So, did you guys hear from the food thief yet? She ends the call. I noticed that I've been blocked and my work email has been deleted. You think you can fire me without severance pay, Jill Lotto? I rip the PC tower from my desk and run out the building. If the company will compensate me, then this should be my compensation. An eye for an eye. Fair. Okay. I don't think the email is gonna get better, so I'm gonna go back to the early decision. Lunch and cubicle. I should keep my lunch with me. The closer, the better. Oh, it's gonna smell so bad, dude. Sitting comfortably in my swivel chair, I type away in my Excel sheets. My pink bowl keeps me company, so my nerves are relaxed. Nearby, some workers are gabbing away. So how's your Durman report coming along? Never mind that. Did you see who's employee of the month again? Who? The new hire, that French dude. French from abroad? Who knows, but he's been snacking employee of the month ever since he started last year. I've been trying for this month, but I lost. Man, give up. You can't beat him. You went on vacation to play the new elf ring last week, remember? Oh, you're right. They finally finish talking and leave the area. I can finally eat in peace. Shifting my keyboard away and replacing it with my bowl, I flip open the lid. An explosion of spice enters my nostrils. What's that smell? Someone's eating the cubbies again. It'll be like that sometimes. We sympathize with each other silently. It's the first time I've been able to eat a meal during lunch. The tangy aroma wakes me up and stirs my stomach. I take out my spoon and dig it. I dig it. It's not my stomach growling anymore. I turn my hands to an unfamiliar figure passing by. He's a ruggedly handsome. Hello! This is our thief. I fucking know it. He looks down at my bowl, grimacing. You stink. I take that back. He's insufferable. Wait, it doesn't smell too bad, but it's distracting everyone else. Why didn't you put it in the fridge? Before I could even swear back, he walks away. Stinky. Rather than my curry, it smelled like he hadn't left the company in a week. My nose twitches up, remembering his sour stench. His smell left such an impression I couldn't even enjoy my long-awaited meal peacefully. That man he seems familiar. I came on my finger of who he reminds me of. Speaking of which, I should spray some air freshener later. Ending number 6. Stinky. Fair. Alright, fridge note. I shouldn't blow this out of proportion. I'm a working adult after all. From my pocket, I take out my expensive fountain pen that I splurged my bonus on. By happenstance, the company likes to supply us with copy paper in the break room. I think that if we see it, we'll be compelled to continue working during our break. None of my coworkers are that gullible, but the amount of paper doesn't decrease throughout the week. I take advantage of the company's quirks and take a clean paper from the pile. Let's leave a note. To my dear thief of mine. Let's lambast this nigga right now. You? I will. Oh. The bee is menacing. That has to be something fucked up. You. I will find you. Bon appetit, motherfucker. After the note is done, I secure it with magnets. And now we wait. I hope my lunch doesn't get stolen. It was tasty. I take the paper and tear it to shreds with my teeth. My saliva wets the dry paper as it grazes my tongue. Wow, tasty. The next day. It's been 4 days. In the break room, holding today's lunch. This time, it'll be different. I will succeed. The thefts will stop. You will survive my lunch. You will be in my stomach today. I swear it on my health insurance. I kiss the temporary farewell as I walk out of the room. A lone figure walks into the break room. Instead of grabbing coffee, he reaches out towards the fridge. It's an unusual time to have lunch, as many employees are currently preoccupied. He reaches past the stack of the clear Tupperware, singling out a bowl. A pink silicone bowl. He stands by the counter, obscuring his actions with his back. The bowl lid comes off with a click. This is new. What's new? The figure's shoulder jolts up, but then relaxes as he turns around. Nothing. Saw there were new coffee filters, but management repurposed the copy paper. Right. Who are you? Me? I'm really not that important. Rather, I don't even start with you, buddy. Dude, anytime the word buddy is used in like a work environment, that shit is hostile as fuck. That's like the death curse. Boo. I smile as he turns away, ignoring me. We just stand there for a few minutes. Don't you have work? How's that coffee? Why should I drink this place coffee? Don't tell me you drink it. That slimy brown water. It's not that bad. It sucks. You sound like you hate yourself. 3 days I've starved because of you. 3 days. Actually, what did you do these past few days? What else would I be doing? It's a work week. I come to the break room often? At its exact time, every day? Of course, I have to eat. Eat? Well, yeah, don't you? Yes. I would if I could. Bitch. Speaking of which, I'm gonna eat. Mind leaving? Wow, me too. I'm taking precious work time to have my lunch early. Why don't we eat together? That's an awful idea. That hurts. We're all coworkers, aren't we? I like being alone. Sales will provide me with enough problems. Well, I'm hungry. You'll just have to suffer. Wait outside. I'll be done quick. Is this your private bathroom? Certainly would be nice. Are you hiding something? Selling trade secrets to our rival company? I wish. Doing something illegal? You should ask the company that. They've broken several labor laws already. Maybe you're the frisky type. I went behind him. Stealing, perhaps? I made my move. With a tight step, I try to maneuver around the man. but he certainly blocks my view, left and right. Why are you stopping me? Feeling guilty? Guilt for what? My right to a meal? His stature and speed outmatched me. I couldn't keep up. My poor office worker's heart can only pump so much oxygen. Must be nice being tall. You must be eating good. Real good. Of course. Only dine on the finest. Fess up, you thieving rat. Me, a rat. You stole my lunch. I just met you. Well, I caught you red-handed. Hands up and away from the counter. You're talking out of your ass. You don't have proof it's me. Several thousands of employees come by here every day. This company doesn't care about you or me. Leave. Beep. Well, well, Mr. Employee of the Month. Do you think our conversation wasn't recorded? What? Wow, I wonder what terrors I can unleash with these sound bites. How did you know? Do you take me for a fool? You French fuck? The company plasters your face to the walls. It's right over there. All you did was tie up your hair. Did you make this meal? I did. Why do you keep stealing my lunch? Why? Your food was the best out of everyone else's I stole. And so I invited Mr. Employee of the Month to dinner. On that day, I ordered half of my katsu sandwich for a price. Don't touch my food. Why should I listen? I'll cook for you. Okay, I'm listening. But you need to pay for my groceries. Fine. We would continue discussing our contract over dinner, his treat. He was a fancy fresh bistro nearby. I chose the time, 5 p.m. tomorrow night. Was this a date? No, it was a lifetime contract. Date night. Under warm candlelight, Bo sits across from me. His long, silky hair let loose. An open French window frames his figure like a painting. I want to punch this nigga so bad. If only he would shut up. Kayla's a dick. Glad we agree. He wouldn't forget my schedule, so I had to scavenge for food during my 8-minute breaks. This past hour, I've been listening to an event about management. His voice is husky. Hints of a deep, big city tone mixed in with some of that wilderness vibrato. I listened to him speak all night, but the waiter is waiting. So, are you ordering soon? Right, food. What do you recommend, Bo? Anything that tastes good. Like? Meat. Do you eat vegetables? If it tastes good. Okay, steak for the meathead. I'll get the ratatouille. But that's all vegetables. Shut up, meathead. An order of red wine with that too. You still not a pair of wine with steak. How cooked would you like your steak, sir? Well done. Bro, I don't even eat steak, and that shit hurt. Make it medium rare. Okay, chef. The waiter quickly bolts away, cinching our sexual attention. It's just me and him now. So, how long have you been stealing? A couple of times? Stole food. Stealing. Yeah, it was me stealing fruit from the fridge. Do you need help? Should we split the nice bill? No, I have enough money, just no work-life balance. So it's all work, no life? I did have a life, until I got hired by this company. It wasn't like my other job. I used to work at an eatery, always eat fresh. Then why'd you stay with us? You seem capable, going by your Employee of the Month record. I was at my limit, to be frank with you. But one day, I met you. Me? Your lunch. Fuck. I've never felt such warmth from my lunchbox before, even though it was straight from the fridge. All I ate here were ham and cheese sandwiches and cream cheese bagels. Depressing, I know. Ham, cheese, cream cheese bagels are good. Why didn't you order your own? Stop being a leech. But you told me I could leech off of you now. For a price. My wallet is your wallet. He says it so casually. Next thing I know, he leans over to my side of the table. By the way, you're really good with your hands. What? It looks like he's about to grab my hand, but he avoids me. He brings up a napkin holder from my side and brings it back with him. How often do you pound meat? The fried pork sandwich from yesterday was delectable. Are you messing with me? No, I'm serious. Can I go to your place after this? For what reason? To inspect your goods. Aren't you going too fast? I want to see what's in your fridge. My fridge? Aren't I paying for your groceries? Right, of course. I take out my phone to distract myself from the shame. Scrolling through my chat apps, I realize something crucial. I forgot. Bo, what's your contact info? Oh, it's... I also haven't gotten your full name. What's Bo short for? My full name? He hesitates, dragging on in silence. He's going to be like, George. I get back up with big, watery eyes, a skill I learned from dealing with higher-ups. He finally gives in and sighs. Don't laugh, okay? My parents had a French phase. I'm not actually European. I won't laugh, even if we're going to work together from now on. There's a knock on our door. The waiter rolls in a trolley, holding our meals. As the waiter sits down the meal, Bo finally speaks. Well, it's... bone apple tea. Oh my god. The end. Excellent. Okay, that was... Thank you for playing. Wow, that was a fucking trip. I thoroughly enjoyed that. I'm curious what extra is. Oh, it's a nice little gallery. That's cute. Oh, wow. Yeah, this was thoroughly great. A nice little 30-minute game, on itch.io. Please support... Nice. Best part of the game. Please support the developers and check them out. Try to, pay for it if you can, but if not, just, give them a share, shout them out. And I think that's about it for this game. 10 out of 10 would eat again. Absolutely. Yeah, just please check them out, give them some support and love, and remember to drink your Wawa. Follow me on Twitch and TikTok if you have the time. Like and subscribe if you want. I plan to be uploading relatively frequently, so just be sure to drink your Wawa, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Have a nice one. Thank you.